This episode is brought to you by the CIA. Not that one, the other CIA, Champion Insurance Agency. Visit them at www.champinsurance.com, not .gov like the other guys. Champion Insurance handles both personal and commercial insurance with professional service and relationship building that is bar none. www.champinsurance.com.
So, if you're not like ready to like go rip someone's fucking head off, like after that, I know I seem like it, right? I'm like, oh my god, look at that guy's energy. He seems so ready to go rip someone's fucking head off.
That sound like wrestler music, like wrestler theme music.
There it is. So I hinted that we were changing it up to a couple of people because I said we're doing Metallica for the intro, and they said that wasn't Justin's choice. I said no. That's so. With that, I'll segue into that was Big Dave's choice. Welcome, my man, Big Dave.
What's up?
He's coming in from South Philly, and I said that it also works because two reasons. We get Justin's reaction too, because Justin, and I said this, I said, oh yeah, he knows that Metallica exists, but would he, like, if they were in a lineup, would he be able to pick them out? Nah, not at all.
So we need to do what they do with the black guys listening to white people's music for the first time, reaction videos with Justin.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, and I'll reverse it on y'all motherfuckers too. Play some R&B.
I love to hear some of this. I mean, I hear a new song every week I've never heard.
Play some fucking H-Town, knocking the boots. Yeah, just be sitting there like, get your reaction to that.
Well, I mean, Metallica is my favorite. So, but if I would have told you my second favorite, I mean, you probably wouldn't understand what they were saying in German. So, I'm glad we went with Metallica. Yeah.
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, you're the fucking Du hast.
Yeah, Rammstein. Yo, they're wild out, bro. I don't care if you listen. I don't understand a word they're saying, but I'll tell you what, the concert's a good time. Yo, fire! They shoot fire, rockets, everything, dude. It's crazy, bro.
Dave's like, dude, I don't even care. I'm there for the pyrotechnics, dude.
Dude, I was hanging out with the firemen when I went to the concert, just in case there was a fire broke out.
Dave said I'm playing it safe.
I was hanging out with next to the fire truck just in case.
Dave walks around with an arson burner waiting for fucking Rammstein all year.
Nah, dude, I don't go to a lot of concerts, but that's one concert
but
I go to, man.
Look,
yeah, Metallica and Rammstein. My wife got me on the Rammstein years ago, man, and they never disappoint. Never disappoint.
That looks pretty fucking dope. Yeah, it's Rammstein.
Whenever
you should see.
Go to a show and you got some fire coming out. I mean, it's always a plus.
Yeah, I mean, they wear a gas mask and they shoot fire out the mask. Like the fire is like 3 inches from their face, and they're wild out.
Oh yeah,
you gotta love that. You gotta love it.
Yeah,
I wonder if they ever get fucking burnt.
That's exactly where I was going. Unless it ends up like the Michael Jackson Pepsi commercial and his fucking hair catches on fire.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
It was like 10 years ago. I went to see Kevin Hart in Atlantic City, and he was doing that shit. Like he had fire on the stage. He would just randomly say, "Drop fire on these bitches." Like he knew.
Oh, when they would
He
just
knew.
come out and do it.
Yeah.
So I did hit to a couple of people. I said, what's your favorite? Give me your favorite Big Dave story. So the first one was a week ago because when we were doing the pod, everyone else went to the Flyers game. And this one was from Scotty. Scotty said, your son, Dave, being shirtless all game, trying to get on the Jumbotron.
Dude, he does it every game, dude. And it usually works, but he didn't get on this time for some reason. The guy was a couple sections over. He had the camera on him like the whole third period. And he's like, my daughter even went up to him and was like, yo, can you put my brother on the screen? And he's sitting there the whole third period with his shirt off. And I'm trying to cover him because I know he's cold. Yeah. But he's like, he's swinging his shirt. He's hitting people in the face with his jersey. He's like, woo. I'm like, dude, you got to calm down, dude. We're going to get into a fight. But yeah, he's wild. Yo, guess what? It usually works though. He's usually on the screen with no shirt on, bro. He has no shame. But I'll tell you what, if you walk up to him and say, yo, what's up, Braden? He'll ignore you because he's shady. But he'll take his shirt off. Yo, in front of 19,000 people, take his fucking shirt off and swing it like it's not like he's at a rodeo or something, dude. He's wild out.
But he doesn't do pleasantries.
How old is he?
He's 10. He just turned 10.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
I'm telling you, you walk up to him or something, like you walk up and say, "Yo, what's up, Brandon? What's going on, big guy, man?" He'll fucking just put his head down, shady with his hands pocket, like he's about to blow something up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the Flyers game,
yeah,
he's in his own element. Cuz.
When the lights is on, it's time to perform.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Yeah. He's wild out.
That's funny.
The Flyers. So I kind of got a bone to pick, like, you know, with this new TV contract or whatever, right? With ESPN, like the NHL with ESPN. Once again, it's one of the ESPN Plus nights where you have ESPN, you know, a team that's owned by a fucking multinational cable corporation.
Right.
We can't get the fucking. You don't get it unless you have ESPN Plus.
That's all right. It doesn't sound like we're missing much.
Pay the money, man. Pay the money. I got ESPN Plus.
I know I got it too because it's a plus to have. It's a shame it's a plus to have ESPN Plus, but anyway, it's like it is worth it to have it because like there's other games in the league that you can watch. You know what I mean? And my only big thing with that is that the home opener was on ESPN Plus, and like regular people, you're paying hundreds of dollars for Comcast, and you can't get it.
Oh,
like
so
that
you
was
can't
crazy.
get it. So even local games you can't get? Oh nah.
Oh, no, you get every other game, but there's certain games that are exclusive that are on ESPN Plus. So like the one night they said the Flyers were on ESPN Plus, but it was still on Comcast Sportsnet. But the home opener, the Flyers home opener, that should have been at least on Comcast. Like I said, I don't have cable. I use Hulu and I got ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and I'm happy with that. I got Verizon Internet. And that's what I roll with because I refuse to pay all that money for Comcast.
Yeah.
Comcast and the church, they're the two biggest thieves in the fucking world. I'm telling you that right now. So I use the Hulu and the internet, and I'm cool. I pay like $100 a month. I get everything.
I'll give you a quick update. Let you know how Torts feels about the Flyers.
Thanks. There you go. Thanks. I had that queued up too.
Ready?
Yeah.
Torts, you guys give up the first goal. Just thoughts on your team's start here so far in the first 15 plus minutes.
We suck. We haven't we haven't done anything as of right now.
What do you want to see differently?
Forecheck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
When they signed him, his interviews and his post games are going to be the best. I don't care if they lose every game. It's going to be worth it.
He's perfect. He's perfect for Philly.
100%.
It's literally
you can't boo that guy because he wants to fuck somebody up just like you.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, and he's got a big fucking scab on his face. He got kicked in the face by a fucking horse.
plus, he's always rocking the sweater underneath the jacket. I like the sweater under the jacket. That's his shit. I like that.
He's sharply dressed. And, when he's fucking brutally honest, too, dude. You know what I mean? Like, and the part that I think is endearing to fans around here is like, it sounds no different than if fucking Scotty and I are at fucking halftime. What do you think? We fucking suck, dude. We're absolutely terrible. This is just garbage. There's no none of not. You know what I mean? And I think that's the endearing part because it's exactly the same.
Right.
It's exactly it. Now whether or not that continues to translate to wins at the end of the year. Yeah, I guess that's
how they look. How they look this year? They
Like
looking
shit.
like something? Oh yeah.
Lately they look like shit.
Yeah, I mean they came out first out of the gate pretty strong, but then again, I think years past they've come out pretty strong and kind of just once like this time of year hit, they kind of just sucked, right?
They still got the black dude on the team.
Nah.
Nah. Guess what? They were thinking about bringing him back, but they didn't want to put the money out. I was like, fucking bring him back.
Damn, they racist.
Especially for the motherfuckers that bought his jersey, they could turn around and wear it again.
Hell yeah.
But I would have brought him back. I mean, if you could have definitely signed him for a cheaper deal. I would have brought him back for a little bit. He's a fan favorite. He would have fought a little bit here and there. He would have put, you know what I mean? He would have put a couple more people in the seats.
Yeah, instead of fucking bum ass JVR.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Man, whatever happened to fucking affirmative action, man? What the fuck?
I don't know. Simmons definitely one of my favorites. It's my daughter's favorite too. My daughter plays ice hockey, and Simmons is her favorite player. Oh shit!
Affirmative action went out with your little league hire.
Yeah, that was fucked up, man.
Yeah, wait. So last week I went. So actually, the past 2 weeks I've done something that I haven't really done in a long time. If I'm just being, honest.
Correct.
No, not that honest. No.
Oh,
no. I went back. I listened to some of the show like the next day, and we've been on fire for the past couple of weeks, Justin specifically, but also last week like I told everyone, the 39-minute mark. So when we went through the AVN awards, and
that was fucking hilarious.
Justin and I can't contain ourselves, and then I thought the bit was done, and then Jim's just waiting in the background with fucking the next category.
The most wonderful time of the year. My favorite time of the year.
Oh my god.
AVN nominations.
Jim, you ever went to the Exotica convention?
I went before it was Exotica, when it was in Atlantic City. I went.
Of course you did.
Oh yeah, you legendary horny.
Well, we knew the owner of Club Risque because a couple of my buddies worked there, so we went with them, and it was fucking crazy. I mean, it was
highlights.
I can't really say.
Low lights.
The lights were low. We'll put it that way.
Damn. Yeah. No details at all.
No, but this is like Janet Jameson's heyday, and
She was there. Did she make an appearance?
Not where I was, but she.
You got an autographed Fleshlight?
What about Stormy Daniels?
This is before Fleshlight. Way before Fleshlight. Before Stormy too.
We were at Club Oasis one time across from the Auto Mall over there in Essington Ave, and I'm trying to think of who's the one. She was a fucking Jesse something. I forget.
Jesse James.
Jesse James. I think it was Jesse James. I was there with a buddy of mine. This dude's all smashed. He walks up there. He said, "I want to marry you." She looked at him like he had 6 heads. I'm like, dude, don't fuck. I was like, listen, I don't know her, but don't fucking embarrass me in front of her. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And he's like, nah, I love her. I want to. She's like, here. She's like, here. She said, here, take a DVD. I was like, he wants more than a DVD, babe. He don't want the fucking DVD. I said, he's probably rock hard right now. But yeah, dude, yeah. Then one time we took this kid. I mean, we were in our early 20s. We took this kid. He was older than us. He'd never been to a strip club. We took him down to Risque on Delaware Ave. And next thing you know, the bouncer comes up and goes, "Yo, you better get your boy." I said, "Why? What happened?" He said, "He's trying to touch the girl in the back." He comes out screaming, "Yo, yo, yo, how you gonna leave me like this?" I'm like, "Yo, dude, you can't do nothing with them back there. Like, what the fuck you think he was coming here for?" Yo, wild the fuck out, dude. Never took that dude back to the club. Never took him back.
Some people you just can't take.
Nah, he know how to act. Like, I went there just for a drink. I didn't even give a fuck because This shit, like, it's cool. Okay, yeah, you see some stuff, but you ain't going home with it.
Nope.
Yeah. One
guy I know went home with a girl. Yeah. That was it. He was the only one. Like, just go have a drink, relax. Like, don't get us fucking arrested for fucking sexual assault, cuz.
No, it's always one.
Always good to be that one. To know a bouncer that works there, because then there's always a chance.
Yeah,
and then,
a chance.
Sure, but then sometimes, even if you do know the bouncer and the owner and the people, they still come to you after and they're like, "Hey, Billy, come here." I said, "What's up?" They said, "You got to go." I said, "Why?" They said, "Your friend's doing drugs under the bar." I said, "What makes you think that?" And they said, because your friend's under the bar, yeah, and he's just ripping fucking right, but like not even secretively, like I mean, but kind of like just like poked his head under, like you know what I mean, like skipped going to the bathroom, all that. And I said, "Yeah, I guess it's time to go." This is the same guy that I said last week fished out and hit his head on the fucking parking lot.
That guy's a good time. So we went to Club Oasis one time. We saw Brianna Banks, and she was so fucked up that she was dancing on the bar and she fell off right into the fucking trash can.
Yeah, feet first or head first?
Feet first, and she didn't stop dancing. She was still dancing. That's how fucked up she was.
Think it was part of the act?
No, absolutely not.
Not at all.
Not falling off the stage. I mean, that stage is pretty fucking tall too. I don't know about falling off that stage. I seen my cousin get beat on that stage one time for his bachelor party. They fucking whipped him with his belt. Yo, he had welts on him. I was like, not for nothing, but you're in trouble when you go home because she's gonna know where the fuck you was.
Oh, like an S&M, like
dude, yeah, dude, yeah, it was bad, dude. They whipped the shit out of him, dude. I thought Indiana Jones was fucking there. But fucking the one we went down the shore. We went down Atlantic City. Bill, you might know my cousin. We went down the shore one time and they got him good. I felt bad for that kid.
Well, there was that strip club in Atlantic, but it wasn't at the casino. It was like off the beaten path a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bachelor party there once too. That's what they do. They beat him with a fucking belt.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, it was brutal.
And trying to get back was like survival. Ask Bobby T about that, dude. I don't know how many. They were trying to sell us everything. Somebody came up to me and said, "Yo, we got diesel." I'm like, "What the fuck are you selling?" Yo, they were selling pills. They were selling meth. They were selling everything. And we were 2 blocks from the hotel. I'm like, "Yo, let's run." We're just trying to run back to the hotel.
I'd ask. Speaking of Bobby T, I'd ask him, but he waited all night to get back to me.
He's at a game right now. He's got a game.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's where he's at.
Oh.
He's got a game of choice, I think.
What a baby. Bobby T, I think he pushed out, Dave.
Nah, that's my boy. He would have came on.
I know, it's my boy too.
He would have came on. I've
been trying to get him on for. It's always like the summertime sucks though. Trying to get, you know what I mean.
Well, don't forget, he just had the World Series and all that. He was busy.
That's what I mean. But that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Get some World Series stories because them shit's fucking crazy down there.
Yeah, he was down there. He was down there late nights.
Oh, here I know what I wanted to ask you, Dave. What's your craziest stadium story? Any of them?
Got a million of them, cuz. Which one you want?
You tell me. What's
craziest stadium story?
Like what's just top 5 ones that stand out?
Oh God,
putting on the spot, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying because you know what? I was thinking about that earlier, and I don't know. I mean, I met a million celebrities.
Right.
I mean, I there was fist fights. There was everything. Probably seeing a Devils fan get stomped during a Flyers Devil game. Or the Barnaby fan. There was a Barnaby fan. Some dude was running around with I don't know what this fucking dude was thinking, rolling around with a Buffalo Sabres Matthew Barnaby jersey during a playoff game. And we were about to leave through the 11th Street atrium, and they were stomping this dude. I mean, this dude was jumping off shoulders trying to kick this fucking dude. And me and my uncle are watching him like, "Yo, should we fucking help him?" My uncle's like, "I ain't fucking getting involved in that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean shit like that.
Would you, after you just saw the guy's inner luchador come out, he was fucking doing Hurricane Ranas trying to fucking stomp him? No way, right?
Bro, if I had a gun on me, I still won't help him.
Right.
Like I wasn't getting involved in that.
No way.
There was a fight there was like a 20-on-20 one time during a Powerhouse concert. It was right in front of my stand. So everybody was lined up, and they're all checking out the girls going by and stuff like that. And some dude was standing there with a soda. He took the lid off to drink it because he didn't want to drink through a straw. Some dude came stumbling by and bumped into him. And dude had a white sweater on. And the soda got all over it. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? What's up? And the dude was like, yo, what's up? Next thing you know, he bitch slapped the shit out of him. And next thing you know, it was just a fist fight. Boom, 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 boom. There were security guards coming in. They were slipping on the soda. They were getting kicked. And so I was like, yo, I see my boss out there. I was like, I ran out there to go help him. Next thing you know, they were like, shut the stand down. We got out of there early. They shut our stand down. But that was a crazy story.
Damn.
I met Samuel Jackson one time. He told me to go fuck myself. He told me to fuck myself. Well, so he came up and he wanted a soda. I said, yo, I had a camera with me because it was the NBA All-Star game. I said, yo, can I get a flick? He's like, yeah, can I get the soda? I said, you get whatever the fuck you want, motherfucker. So he was like, hi. So we took the picture. And I was like, yo, give me a good line. He's like, go fuck yourself. I was like, all right. But I don't know. There's a lot of good moments, man.
I think the craziest as far as like fighting was like that I experienced was the last game ever at the Vet, the NFC Championship when the Eagles lost to the Bucks.
Okay.
God.
Who's that? The Rondé Barber one?
Yes, the Rondé Barber one, and that's exactly when it started too. So like in our section where we didn't have tickets in section 345, we'd sneak in and I've told this before and take beers and shit like that or whatever. And then so at the end of the game, Rondé Barber, boom, he picks it off, and I'm standing in a handicap accessible spot next to two chairs, at the top of the 300 level or whatever. And the dude looks over and he's like, "You're in my seat." Now the guy's sitting in a chair. You know what I mean? Like a regular chair, like one of the stadium seats. I said,
yeah.
I said, what do you mean your chair? I said, this is for a fucking wheelchair, bro. I've been dealing with people like you all fucking year. And I said, yo, motherfucker, I've been here all year standing in the same fucking spot, and I ain't seen you once. Go fuck yourself, like Samuel L. Jackson. And then that was it. Pandemonium. Everybody just fucking fist started flying. There was fucking, I don't know, one dude was my buddy Steve's brother. Like at one point, like he fell and fucking dude was just like teeing off on him. And he just had blood coming from fucking everywhere, all down his, looked like when they put the fucking the crown of thorns on Jesus and he's got the blood coming. That's what it looked like. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit. And I turned around and the dude, because I could see his face. So he was like looking at me, and the guy that was doing the fucking assailing, bang, bang, had his back to me. So I said, oh shit, that's wide open. I fucking ran up and kicked the fucking field goal, dude. I kicked that dude so hard in his fucking nuts. Boom! He just went down. I said, oh. And then my boy, my buddy's brother's like, damn, dude, you see him on left. I said, not yet. Get up, dude. We got to go now. And then by this point, the whole fucking stadium is just going nuts and people are fucking, that was absolutely insane. Like you lose and then everyone beats the shit out of each other. And then more embarrassingly, the next year when we lost, I think I was super shit-faced drunk too, because I snuck 2 bottles of Rock and Rye in, and then was fucking emotionally crying about the Eagles. As Justin said, that's the last time we got emotionally involved. And then I bumped into some guy in the parking lot on the way out, and he was like, say, excuse me, asshole. And I was like, excuse me, asshole. And then he wanted to fight. So I was like, fuck you. And I went to pick up a bottle, and it was one of them plastic Johns. And I'm like, I'm done, dude. And I just thought I'd throw it. I just said, all right, I'm out of here, dude. I don't want to fight. Like, you want to fight a grown man that's crying?
I remember another time. I just remembered it now. Ruben Amaro Jr. came up to the stand. It was during a Sixers game or something, and he was like, he was happy. Everybody knew who he was and shit. And my buddy was like, "Yeah, that's Ruben Amaro Jr." And I was like, "Watch out, let me wait on him because he made a trade. I forget. I still can't think of what the trade was, but he made a trade." And I walked up to him and I was like, "Yo," I was like, "How you gonna make a trade like that? It was the dumbest trade you ever make." So his answer was, "Because I could do that." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, you know what I could do? You're paying for all your fucking food. How about that?" So and his shit was like $45. It was like $45. I was like, "Yeah, you can pay for your shit now." So I said, the kid Frank, I was like, "Yo, Frank, take his fucking money." I mean, he swiped and laughed and shit, but he thought he was getting his shit for free. You know what I mean? But
sure,
he gonna answer me because I could do that. Okay, well, you know what I could do? I can make you. I'm the stand manager. I make you pay for your fucking food. How about that?
Yeah. How about give me that $45, motherfucker?
Yeah,
you
give me
fucking
something.
bag.
And he didn't tip, motherfucker. You know he didn't tip.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
He told me don't stand up in a canoe. I was like, thanks.
Oh, I forgot. The other, so here's a curveball too, and this person's always good when we have special guests for what's your favorite fucking favorite this person memory. Can you recap last year when you were doing the scorekeeping and you were leaning backwards in the chair and the chair broke?
Oh, who told you that? Oh, yo, you know what's funny? You know what? I knew the chair was broke. That's the best part about it. I knew the chair was broke. So
it was Nikki.
Nick told you.
Yeah.
That's funny because Nick wasn't even there, but I must have told him the story.
Wait, so he's doing forgeries?
Nah, well, I mean, Jen was there, so and Jen's his girl, so she knew.
Okay.
But so my daughter was playing, and they were playing against this New York team, and the two coaches for the New York team, they were standing right there, these two blonde girls, and I'm sitting there, and I knew the chair was broke, but I was leaning back on the shit anyway, like a goof. And next thing you know, the chair just buckled. It crumbled like Tyson hit it. It just crumbled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fucking, I'm on my back. My feet are up in the air, and I'm trying to get up so nobody sees me real fast. Well, I look over, and the Islanders bench, they're dying laughing. They're dying laughing. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. They fucking see me, you know what I mean? So I got up and dusted my shoulder off like nothing happened, you know what I mean? But nah, they yeah, like it was a trick, right?
Yeah. You felt like a Jenga tower, huh?
I felt hard, bro, too. I almost busted my head on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
It's all right though. I got up. I got another chair.
I don't know that I ever fell or broken a chair like that, but I know that I've done the walk into a glass door thing. Or you think it's a glass door, but it's not. It's a fixed panel. You get to push it. Yeah, I've done that.
I busted my head. I busted my head on a. We were doing it when I was younger. We used to do cement work, and I was going into a yard, and there was a sill above me, a metal sill, and I busted my head on it, carrying 2 buckets of cement. And I got so dizzy, I fell backwards. And all I remember is my buddy, he jumped off the scaffold. He was above me, like you got knocked the fuck out. He was like that. I was like, I'm laying on the ground and he's above me. I was like, dude, what the fuck happened? He's like, dude, you like buzzed out. I'm like, oh, okay. I got up and I went back to work. But yeah.
What's your best stadium story?
Stadium?
Or whatever, yeah.
I don't really have none. Like, I went to an Eagles game. I went to Eagles I only went to one football game ever in my life, and that was the last time the Packers came and they played the Eagles. It was the Monday night game after Thanksgiving a couple years ago. I was in there, I'm a Packers fan, so I'm like,
my boy.
I'm like, man, I don't know. These motherfuckers might try to fight me in here, so I'm ready to go. Like, I don't give a fuck. But I got good tickets, so I'm like, the more expensive the tickets are, the less chances you probably gonna have of fighting. That's what I was thinking. So I mean, I went in there, I ain't really had no issues. But Sixers games, Last time I went to a Sixers game, I'm a Sixers fan, so I don't really have no issues there. It'd be cool. It'd be all love.
I think Sixers games was the only games, especially working down there, I never got into no beef with nobody. I think it was Sixers games was the only one. But I'm a Packers fan too. I love Brett Favre. Brett Favre's my favorite player ever. Aaron Rodgers gets on my nerves when I give him a slap sometimes, but other than that, I still love the Packers, right? So I was at a game one time. My wife's mother and stepfather had season tickets. We used to sit 9 rows behind the end zone in the Pepsi zone, and I'm back there, and this dude's chirping behind me, like talking shit to me because I got my Packers shit on. Come to find out, he's a fake Eagles fan. He's really a Raiders fan, but he moved here on business, and he's rocking Eagles shit, and he's like hiding . So I stood the fuck up. I was like, yo, this dude's a Raiders fan. They were like, what? They're like, people are chirping him now because he was trying to fucking, he was trying to pose as an Eagles fan, but he's really a Raiders fan. And he was talking shit to me. I was like, dude, come on, bro. I was like, calm that shit down.
Stolen Eagles valor.
Yeah, dude. He was fake, dude. He was a fake. But if you ever, you know Nicky D that plays hockey with us, right?
Yeah.
So Nicky D, and he's an Eagles fan. He's a big Eagles fan. So, one of his buddies was a Cowboys fan. Well, one day they went to that Raiders game on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And the kid's rocking all Eagles stuff. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Come to find out, he went to that Eagles game and he's done with Dallas. He's an Eagles fan now.
What?
I said, how the fuck did that happen? You just don't I don't give a fuck if it's a Christmas miracle. That don't happen.
That's like getting fucking sexual reassignment surgery, bro.
Something like that, dude. Yeah, I still don't understand that one, but it's whatever. I don't know.
That's some weird shit right there. As a man, switching teams is just weird. Period. I could see I could see people switching teams when they got a favorite basketball player because I don't know, for some reason basketball is just different. You fall in love with individual players, but football you love the team, and I don't know, you switching your favorite football team, that shit is just a violation.
It's some wild out shit.
To their arch nemesis in a division rival. What are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy?
Yeah, that shit don't happen on the norm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
Get out of town.
You don't go from Cowboys to Eagles and vice versa. Nah, that's
like used to jumping. That's like used to jumping ship and being Bears fans.
Yeah.
But
if I was to switch my team, I'm switching to the AFC. I like the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know, but that commercial where Andy Reid's writing on the faces is fucking hilarious. And he throws the pen and he's like, "You didn't see it?"
Was it an Allstate, John?
Yeah, it was one. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. Jake from State Farm.
Matter of fact, I did see Andy Reid in the commercial, but I ain't really pay attention to it. I saw him in that shit. I ain't pay attention to it though.
You gotta watch it. I ain't gonna tell you about it. I ain't gonna ruin it for you, but.
Yeah,
it's just a commercial.
Next Chiefs game, they gonna.
Dave, you can't ruin it.
It's just a commercial. Nah, because then when he sees it, he gonna laugh. You know what I mean? He's gonna know all about it. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna tell you.
Dave doesn't want to get.
I'm not even gonna tell you they were on an airplane.
He's giving out fucking spoiler alerts for the
spoiler alert for a commercial.
For the State Farm. Yo, you know what's terrible? Now that I think about it, we've ruined probably more TV shows for people. When we're like, look, we're not going to tell you about it, and then we go all the way into it.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, just give it a couple weeks, and you'll forget about it anyway.
Yeah, more than likely, by the time it's made it to either one of us, it's already been fucking on the top 10 for a long time anyway, right?
Yeah.
At least for me, anyway.
Yeah,
but see, I'm a jerk off though. If I see somebody say spoiler alert, I watch the shit, and then I watch the movie later.
Yeah, and then act like I can't. And then what? Act like you guess when you're watching it with your wife. You're like, oh, I bet you I know what happened.
Yeah. Or if you watch enough of clips, like for instance, the other day I seen it when it first came out, American Gangster with Denzel Washington. But I keep seeing clips about it, and I'm like, I want to watch the movie. But I seen so many clips that I probably seen the fucking movie just out of order.
Yeah.
And it's like fuck it, I'm gonna watch the movie and I'm saying every word of it. And my wife's like, you're gonna say every word? I'm like, well, I've seen fucking every clip a million times.
Yeah,
Yo,
you seen the
I
clips?
heard most of that movie was made up. Like Frank
I don't know.
Lucas was not a big time gangster like that. Like
I don't know the truth on. I was wondering that too because they said it's a true story, but I never heard any stories like you would hear some shit about that.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I love the movie up into the part where they got him, and next thing you know, he's just fucking snitching on everybody. Like
yeah.
he shot the dude. What was it? Tango. He shot him like out in the open, like it was nothing. Yet you're gonna go in and start ratting and shit, and then you only get like, what did he get? Like not even 15 years
Yeah.
for all the shit he did. Like I don't know.
Yeah, they
that
tried
part's
to
not true.
in the movie they tried to make it seem like he was bigger than Nicky Barnes, but in real life, Nicky Barnes was way bigger than him.
Right. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
I don't know.
you know, Hollywood takes liberties with things. You know what I mean? Once you kind of sign the rights over, you're done. Like it's not yours anymore.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously the government's gonna try and make it in some of their favor as well too, right? You know what I mean? Because now you have a fucking a government witness, air quote, and they want to sell part of the rights to the movie, so they're going to want to get in on that cash cow too, and then try and wash their hands as much as they can.
They always in on it. You know, the CIA got a division in Hollywood. Shit.
Yeah, that's not a mystery.
Yeah.
They're in the fucking
everybody's got their fucking hand in something.
Fucking all of
Especially
it.
them.
Especially them.
Fucking scumbags.
Fucking clowns in action. But not .gov, not .com.
Not Champion Insurance.
Not Champion Insurance. We don't want to get confused with our fucking. Yo, you know what's funny as shit too? I saw the sponsor the other day, and I'll be like, I told her I've been. You know, when you hear something enough, I think people have heard that enough now that I saw a couple people out were like, yeah, not .gov, dude. And I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, that's what it says on your. I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks for reading the sponsor ad back to us. Buy insurance. Like, I don't know. What am I just like? I don't like. What am I supposed to say to that? Oh, look, America's. He announced, right?
Yeah, he's announcing right now.
Over the world, as leadership of other countries explained that this is what America and democracy is really all about. How sad. The United States has been embarrassed, humiliated, and weakened for all to see. The disasters in Afghanistan.
Can't get involved in this right now.
Yeah,
I saw something today that is weird. It says Donald Trump said that hopefully today will turn out to be one of the most important days in U.S. history. From Trump's last full day in office on 1/19/21 to his big announcement, today is exactly 666 days.
Wow.
Bro, you can't make this shit up, yo. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious, yo?
Wow. Is that real? Yeah, it's probably real, right? 666 days. That's about right. Yeah. I'm terrible at math, and especially publicly and on the spot. But yeah, that sounds about right, right?
Well, 365 times 2 is more than that. Hold on.
Yeah, I was waiting for one of you to do the math. I ain't even trying to do that.
I mean, it sounds about right because all right, 365, that's 1, and then
times 2 is 730. So
yeah,
no,
it's already over.
But it's on. You got to go 300. All right, 300 days plus 365 is 665. No.
Stop, Bill.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Bill, stop.
I don't fucking know. Yeah,
if it's 2 years, not 1/19/21, right? To 1/19/22 is 1 year.
So it's it's about right. It's about right because we're about. We're about 6.
Oh, that was his last tweet when he got kicked off. Was 21? No, it was 20, right?
No. His last full day in office.
Oh, 1921.
His last full
Yeah, the
year in
19th.
office
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
19th. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be right.
Oh, I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
I'm on the
Jim's
date
doing it.
calculator. Hold on.
Jim's on. Yeah, Jim's like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Jim's gonna go. Watch his face. Watch his face.
It's 665.
It's 6. There it is. Wow.
665.
Look, there it is. He's got folded fucking days calculator. Days between two dates.
1 year, 9 months, 21 months, 27 days.
Jesus.
665 days. Yep.
You think they did that on purpose?
It's the Illuminati, bro.
Yeah.
Naughty, man. The naughty is tricky, man.
The naughty.
Naughty is tricky. Yo, when Trump get elected again, yo, all hell is gonna break fucking loose.
Oh my
God.
Do you think they're gonna have a civil war in the Republican Party, like him versus DeSantis?
No, DeSantis will be his running mate.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he would run with him, wouldn't he?
I don't know. I thought so too, but then last week Trump was like, don't even think about it. He said, I'll release the Kraken. I have information that no one, and thank his wife because she's running his fucking campaign. And he said, but basically he was like threatening with blackmail. He was like, don't fucking even think about it or I'll release something.
But I saw a video of DeSantis still in his whole flow. Like with the hand movements that you was just doing, DeSantis, it was some speeches where he's doing the same hand movements.
Yeah, there's only so many. They all have their same. Like Bob Dole's was pretty simple. Remember, he just had the pen because he couldn't.
But the pen, yeah.
Yeah, I had one hand. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't his shit like stuck shut, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a terrible. I think he got blown up in World War II joke. But yeah, it was stuck like this.
Well, I didn't say he got blown up. I said he got stuck shut.
No, I know me. I was saying, but he couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't move it. I don't know if it was World War II, maybe Korea or something like that. But yeah, he couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't move his shit.
So I got a video here. I want you guys to watch.
Yes.
And I laughed my fucking ass off when I saw it. You got to do the sound too.
What the fuck? He's going all the way in.
Oh, it gets better. Now he's got his shirt off. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
This can't be in the United States.
What the fuck?
Some
Yeah, he got a guy. The guy's a chiropractor too.
He's dead. Oh my god! I thought that was so goddamn funny.
Why? Like, yeah,
that's wild out. Where the fuck you go get something like that at? I go to haircut I pay $18. Like, what the fuck? Wait, how much he pay for that? What the fuck? What did he pay? Like $300 for that? I mean, I just want a quick cut. I ain't trying to get fucking raped. That was all kinds of sexual harassment.
Yeah,
Oh fuck!
That's the Sean Watson's guy.
Yeah.
If you went there, none of that would have happened.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine if you walked in there like honestly though, like if like you just moved to wherever they're at, you know what I mean? Probably like Latvia or Estonia look like some shit like
Serbia.
that. Like Serbia, yeah.
Slovenia.
And then you walk in, you're like, yeah, I'm looking for, I just want to get cut. And you walk in and fucking dude's half naked and he's fucking giving him a chiropractic adjustment. And you're like, I was just looking for a number 2 feet up to the top, bro.
Just give me the number, the guy on the poster. Give me number 3. Give me that nigga right there.
And then you're like, fuck it. I guess I'll get a shave too if you're going all the way out. Fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
You know what I mean?
Like
fuck it.
You want the hot towel? And you're like, I'm not really sure. Oh my god!
Like what happens? Funny. Like what happens? He does that to your neck and he fucking fucks you up, and then you got to go to hospital. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, and then how do you explain that to like your doctor or your insurance? Well, I mean it's Europe, so they probably have free, free healthcare or whatever. But still, like, look, doc, I just went in for a shave. I just wanted to get some of my grays taken out, and the guy gave me a chiropractic adjustment and broke my fucking neck.
Yeah, you probably got to sign a waiver at that fucking barbershop. Like, just in case.
I don't know where the fuck that guy's at. Now, if it was abroad doing it, I might be down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Jim's like, you can chiropractic adjust me all day.
I started doing yoga with the old lady. She's into yoga. Yeah. So I started like fucking around, like, let me see if it doesn't look that hard. Dude, I'm either really fucking out of shape or it's really fucking hard because I can't do.
No, that shit ain't no joke, dude. You got to know how to do that shit.
Both, Jim. It's both.
It is both.
Give me beginner yoga.
I tried that, dude, and like, I'm like fucking. I'm like shit. I was shaking trying to do a pose.
Yeah,
like my arms are like. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
"You just gotta stretch. You gotta stretch. You gotta like stretch for like 2 weeks straight first to get ready for yoga."
I need to do something besides sitting on this fucking computer all day. That's what I need to do.
I mean, they do got like beginner classes though, where you do just like planking and shit like that, and just like your legs and stuff like that. Like you don't do that pretzel shit off the bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Shit, they said yoga. I thought they said yogurt. I walked in, there was like fucking yoga. I said, wrong class, cuz. I'm out. I walked in with a fucking spoon. Everybody's walking in with a mat. Shit.
I guess my only like experience like yoga, and it's not even real outside of like mattress yoga or whatever, was fucking where all good stories come from. So I'm in rehab once, right? And one of the activities was yoga, right? And I'll also preface it was like a co-ed rehab. So there was like men and women or whatever, right? And in certain group settings, you could see the females sat in the same room, but just like on the other side of the room. Like, and I mean, like right there. Yeah. So one of my bunkies or whatever was like, yeah, you could do like fucking go to a meeting or some shit. You know what I mean? Which, probably may have been more beneficial, but he's like, yeah, we can do yoga. And I'm like, well, why the fuck would I want to go do yoga with a bunch of dudes? And he's like, nah, it's like with the chicks. And I'm like, okay. Even further into your hypothetical, I said, we look right at them. Why would you want to go do yoga with any of them? So then he breaks it down and he's like, it's either yoga or we go, fucking go to an AA meeting or fucking NA or whatever. And I'm like, all right, then let's go do the yoga. So we get it. And then we're in the basement of this fucking building or whatever, right? We've got the fucking mats. And they had a certified instructor person come in or whatever. So we're all, we're there and fucking everyone's getting warmed up. And, for a lot of people, their gastrointestinal tract starts working more properly again because they're eating and doing foods, so the shit's moving. And then when you're doing yoga and shit, that shit's also. So what I'm getting at, oh my God. My buddy gets down there and fucking, dude, as soon as he goes to do the fucking whatever, the dog one or whatever. Yeah. he fucking bought it so bad. And the instructor's trying to be like, it's just natural. And I'm like, yeah, right. That shit ain't natural. Did you hear it? It sounds like somebody fucking died, dude. But
well, that's why I don't understand the hot yoga, because I used to take my daughter to her gym class, and it was right next door to a hot yoga joint.
Yeah.
And like, all I can think about is like everybody's farting in there. It's like 100 degrees in there. Like, it's got to be disgusting, right? I mean, people are sweating.
Cooking flatulence in there, dude.
Oh, it's disgusting. They come out and they're soaking wet. I'm like, was that gratifying? I mean, it seems like
they're the
to
fucked
me.
up ones.
Yeah.
They're the lunatics. They like that shit. They like smelling farts and shit. They said, let's go to that fucking class. Fuck that.
Look at this
and
fucking broad.
And like they're right in front of you, like farting right up on your fucking face and shit. Like fuck that.
Oh yeah, because it's so small. They're like
But
right
then
up
there's
in your ass.
Yeah, but the sad part is there's fucking, there are people that do like weirdos that do like fart smells. You know what I mean? Like you see them ass hats that fucking like them like, oh, I want to fucking sniff her yoga mat. Right? Like
fucking creepers.
Yeah, there definitely are. Like I know this old creep in South Philly that used to fucking say shit all the time. He used to be like, yeah, when I die, I hope I come back as a fucking girl's bicycle seat. And I'm like, what?
He pulled the Jackie Mason.
Yeah,
I like to make tea with her panties.
Yeah.
He a different type of horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that fucked up shit.
There.
Yeah, I'm out on that. I don't want to be a fucking any bike seat for that matter. It doesn't even have to be a kid's. Why would you want to be a bike seat, dude?
Yeah. Come back as a bike seat.
You know what I mean? Now, I'm out on that. So the Twitter meltdown hasn't gotten any better, huh?
I don't know what's going on.
Is it leveling out or
what's going on? People
I
left.
I don't understand that whole thing. Like with the Elon Musk, like the $8 thing. What's that? He was in charge now to use Twitter?
Nah. You got.
What's the whole thing with it?
That shit ain't changed. I'm still on there tweeting. I'm doing the same shit that I was doing before.
Well, I don't know. From what I read, it was something like he wanted to do some kind of premium shit with it. Like, honestly, I only use it fucking couple days a fucking year.
You know how most famous people have the little blue check mark or whatever. It means their profile is verified.
It's verified. Yeah,
that means it's definitely them or whatever.
So you rocket to the top of replies, mentions, see half the ads, post longer videos, get early access, and you get a blue check mark. So it's not what it was.
Yeah,
it ain't worth it.
So basically, air quote, it was a safety feature because what was happening was the reason that they came up with the blue check or the verified profiles was because you had people impersonating CEOs of like Apple's or just an example, or fucking the president or whatever, celebrities. And then, shitstorms happen because they're like, oh my God, like, such and such is dead. And they're like, no, he's not dead. I'm right here.
Right.
Or whatever. So then they came up with the verification, but Elon Musk wanted to put it behind a paywall, the $8. Now, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you still had to pay. You had to pay before, correct?
No,
they had they had a Twitter Blue before this, where you could get like the longer videos and
that part,
some other shit. But now people see the blue check. People think the blue check is like some type of validation. Like they just like, yeah, I got my blue check. Like, who gives a fuck? Right? I don't fucking care. I mean, I go on there for the jokes. Like, whenever I tweet anything, I'm pretty much only a couple people really interact with me anyway, so I don't really give a fuck no more.
I just go on for porn.
Yeah, I got a separate page. A separate page that I just follow porn shit on there. Like, I can't have it mixed in with my regular page.
And I just want to timestamp that because if we ever get hacked, it's because I gave the show's page. I gave Jim the password. I gave Jim the
I'm just getting ramped up. Just getting started on that.
I don't use Twitter on like free agency days and trade deadlines because you get the news faster that way. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Somebody's always there tweeting per this person that this person just got traded. Oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But other than that,
Schefter and
I can give two fucks.
Black
Schefter
Adam
and the other
Schefter.
dude.
Yeah.
Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah.
Yo, did you see them rip him on fucking College Game Day?
Nah.
Oh my god. It might have been an old clip, but they had fucking they had the Young Ball and Tebow and somebody else, and they were talking the black dude asked Tebow, he's like, what do you get when you get your haircut? Look at that. And then because Tebow had his fucking fro hawk going the one way.
I saw that.
And then the other dude had it going to the right. And he's like, what do you just ask him for the opposite of Tebow? And then the other guy broke it. He's like, nah, I get a number 2 with a fucking, and I told him what a fro hawk or whatever. And they were like, oh, okay. And they started giggling, right? Then they looked over at fucking Paul Feinbaum, right? And he's got the fucking, the horseshoe. They're like, what do you ask for, Paul? They shredded Paul. And he said, I asked him to leave a little bit on the top.
Did you guys see the Mike Pereira video?
Oh yeah. Mike Pereira, he's
the ref or that guy. Oh no, what are you
legendary horny guy. That's what.
Just watch him. He doesn't realize the camera's on. Watch.
Yeah, he freaky as hell.
Look at him. Oh,
yeah,
that's not.
He has something waiting for him. And this was like 9 o'clock in the morning, right? Yeah, this was early in the morning.
The early game, yeah.
Yeah, that was the game that they had in Germany.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking hilarious. Like, what is wrong with these people?
He had something lined up.
Well, who was the coach that had that video where he was like some like shirtless dude was like smoking weed, and he's like, oh, no.
Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
What happened?
Urban Meyer, he was bugging out, yo. Like, it was some guy in the background. He was doing an interview, and it was like a mirror in the back of him, and in the mirror you could see a guy in the background. He was like, he ain't had no shirt on or some shit. Like, it was just weird. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What is going on in that room?
Find it real quick.
You think it was Paul Pelosi?
He might have been just trying to get on the jumbotron like my son.
That's a good call. That's a good point.
I gotta see if I can find that real quick. That is fucking classic too.
Who, Paul Pelosi? You have Paul Pelosi video?
No, the Urban Meyer.
Oh.
There it is. Hold on. See the guy behind him?
Yeah.
Now watch his reaction. Watch.
How does he not know?
Oh, he knows. He's in front of him. The guy's in front of him.
That's that mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, he just doesn't. Yeah, he just fucked up. What an idiot. Get the fuck out. Ah, what a moron.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
And then he had Rick James queued up.
James said something.
Well, thanks for coming on, Dave. Appreciate you.
Dude, anytime, dude. I've been waiting to come on here, so I know it's always a good time on here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was hyped all day. I was like, this one's gonna be easy because Dave's gonna carry the show.
Well, I listened to last week's and I was like, you know what? Let me get some refresh. You know what I mean? Just in case I need some material. You know what I mean? So. But yo, I remember listening to last week's. Like, I think I listened maybe like a Thursday, but I was listening to work today, and the dude came up and was like, "Yo, who are you listening?" And I told him, and he was listening to me. He's like, yo, these fucking dudes are funny. I was like, yeah, they're fucking crazy. He's like, I might be on tonight. He's like, oh no, I gotta listen. I was like, yo, cuz relax. I was like, sure. You know what I mean? But nah, yo, I mean, like the show's always great, man. I always die laughing watching it and listen to it, man. It's fucking great.
Thank you for refreshing my memory real quick. So, I was talking to my cousin Bo, right? He's obviously my cousin, so he supports the show, he listens or whatever, and he's like, he said, you know how you tell people things sometimes and they don't really listen? I said, yes. Yeah, I do. I said, why? He said, well, I've been telling a friend of his for a while about the show, you know, blah, 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 right? And he said, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I don't think he ever really listened. I said, how do you know? He's like, well, they're on a job together. So he's got every Wednesday or Thursday, whenever the fuck, you know, the night after we shoot or the morning after we shoot, he's got the fucking job site radio hooked up and it's playing the pod.
Right.
And he said the buddy comes over and goes, yeah, man, where's that guy from? He's from like Jersey or like Maryland or something. He's local, right? He said, yeah, Jersey. And he's like, yeah, you can tell his accent's really thick, man. I'd notice that anywhere. And he's like, yeah, you don't say, huh? Like, I've met his friend. We know, but you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, yeah, that's my cousin, dude. Remember I told you how to fuck it? He's like, oh, no shit. So, yeah, shout out to John. John O'Hare. Click the link, fucker. It's in the bio. And the other one I wanted to say is sometimes if you used to live in the Midwest, like white Jimmy Rollins, and you try and bring some of those things home, like you want to have chickens in your yard. You know, he said yesterday he walked out and he said, yo, I was upstairs taking a shit and I heard god awful noises coming from the backyard. He said, he said he walked out and fucking 2 of the chickens were mauled to death by a fox in the backyard.
Oh, God.
I said, did your kids see it? Yeah, I said, your kids see it? He said, yep. I said, oh. I said, what'd you do now? He's like, I forgot one chicken left, this and that. And I said, what are you going to, like, how do you get rid of the fox? He's like, wolf urine.
Where the fuck do you get wolf urine?
I said, that's what I said.
Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah, so he said I'm out back. He's like, yo, this shit smelled so bad. He said he was out back dumping wolf urine in his fucking yard, dude. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah.
Fucking wolf urine.
Oh, yeah.
I got some 3-month-old wolf piss. Wolf piss in a fucking Dasani
like,
bottle.
It's got to be grade 3 because if not, it's not effective.
Shit, I got some piss. I got some piss in my truck right now. I opened this motherfucker up. That shit'll probably fucking scare off all the fucking predators in the neighborhood.
Except the homeless guys.
Except homeless,
yeah, I need to fucking, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking open up the piss bottles and pour them around my truck so no fucking homeless bums come up to my truck. Like 10 minutes ago, this guy he was like flagging me down, trying to get me to, you know, I don't know, give him some money or some shit. Like, yo, leave me alone, man.
You better watch put him on the pod.
You better watch you don't drink it like bum fights.
Nah, this truck this truck stop over here in South Carolina is dangerous. I don't know what's up with these niggas.
So just keep them doors locked, huh?
Yeah, facts. They definitely locked.
Oh my god, my fucking face hurts, dude. That's how you know it's gonna be good. All right, we'll be back next week. Dave, once again, thanks. You're the fucking man.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. I had fun.
Episode 136, Angry Algorithm Podcast. We're out.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.